Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we dive into your reading here, I wanted to address a couple of things that were brought to my attention. So if you aren't interested in listening to this portion of the message, you're more than welcome to fast forward and get right into the reading. I'll of course timestamp it. So I just wanted to talk about the difference between channel memberships as well as Patreon memberships. So they're two very different things that I do offer. If you guys have already heard me talk about the Patreon extended readings, that's exactly what is offered there. So if you watch the first half and second half readings for the love forecasts, and if it happens to resonate with you, I do offer the extendeds over on Patreon. There are a few tiers to choose from, so not every tier will offer you the extended access. So that's very important to note, because I've had a few people request refunds because they couldn't access the extended readings, and that's because they actually didn't purchase the tiers that gave them access to that. So that's very important to note, but we also make it pretty easy to figure out once you do get over to Patreon to see which tiers are there, how much they are, what each tier offers. So it's just really important to read through the information that's provided. I also do offer a couple of mini forecasts in addition to the extended readings. So depending, of course, on which tier you are interested in on Patreon, that is what's offered there and offered there only. So what is on Patreon is something that you won't ever see on YouTube. Okay, so that's Patreon. So talking now about the channel memberships, I do offer 3 different tiers there as well. So if that's something that you would like to participate in, that's available on YouTube only, and only the 3rd tier will give you access to the live streams, which once we do get enough members joining, then I'm going to start doing the live streams on Sunday. And of course, once that is a reality, we'll go ahead and post all of the necessary information, dates, times, etc., to give members the opportunity to prepare so that you guys can attend the live streams. And why that's crucial here is it really gives you the opportunity to have a chance to be chosen for a personal private mini reading, either on air while the live stream is going on, or if you prefer to keep your information or your reading private, then I can just go ahead and do the reading after the live stream and send it to you via a private YouTube link, which is how my clients receive their readings. It's totally your call how you do decide once you are chosen to receive a personal private one. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between getting a reading through your website as compared to getting a personal private reading as a channeled member? So here's the thing. The mini readings that I do offer start at $35 on the website. So the minimum there is for a 5-minute mini forecast. And if you are a channel member and get chosen for a 5-minute reading, the cost there would basically be $9.99. So there is a varying degree of price ranges there that you can choose from. So it just gives you the opportunity to get a mini forecast for a discounted rate if that's something that you're interested in. But in addition to that, it really does give you the opportunity to interact with me during real time and to be able to ask me questions if you have any questions during the live stream. And it also gives you loyalty badges as well as custom emojis specifically for those who are channel members. So that's the difference there, and hopefully that clarifies things for those who are a little bit confused as to the different types of memberships that are being offered. All right, guys, so that's it, and let's dive right into your reading. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading here. General advice, as always, guys, for the first half of April. I'll be pulling from the Pink Divine Love Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I'll grab a few cards from the Romance Angels and guidance from my newest tarot deck, the Tanyelu Tarot. So let's begin, Capricorn, and see what the advice is here for you. this time around. This is part 1 of the reading, so again, if you're interested in the Patreon extended version, that link is down below in the description box. All right, Capricorn, so what's the opening message here for you for the first half of April, from the 1st through the 15th? What do you need to know here? Whoa, this card is coming at me. It says alone, okay? So abandoned, loner, closed off. Maybe right now, this is where you're at, feeling very alone, especially if somebody abandoned you, if you guys were together and maybe there's no interaction, no communication, perhaps, okay? We do have lovers and friends. Take it if it makes sense. This could have been a friendship that turned into more, but maybe you guys had to abandon the idea of taking things any further for whatever reason. Okay. And then we've got slipping, time to confront issues, make a move. So here's the thing, because part of this alone energy, as it says, closed off. If somebody, for example, if they've blocked you, if they aren't interacting with you, but there's a part of you that wants to be able to talk to them, to deal with whatever issues might have created distance and separation, okay? But bottom of the deck, look at this. They locked you out, all right? You're not able to access this person. Access denied, hard to reach. They could have blocked you on social media. They might have blocked you your phone number. You know, this is just preventing you from being able to communicate with this person for some reason, if that makes sense. All right, so let's grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for the first half of April. So access has been denied. This is a friendship that turned into love. And something happened here to drive a wedge between the two of you. We've got the Knight of Wands, so I think I'm beginning to see the issue here. And then the Page of Pentacles. So this is what I'm feeling, especially for Divine Feminines watching. The Divine Masculine friend that you might have had wanted to have these fun adventures with you, and maybe as friends you guys had so many adventures together. All right, where you guys were always planning to do something, get together and have fun that way. But the Knight of Wands can sometimes be non-committal, can sometimes be looked at as a player, not really looking to commit, not really looking to get into anything too serious. You could have also been dealing with a masculine, perhaps, who really wanted to make a name for themselves, maybe very focused on their career, their job, their career. All of those things could be very important to this person, where they threw in all of those energies into work and not making enough time for the relationship. It could have been that too. And so maybe Divine Feminine, a part of you was feeling like, okay, they're not really making time for me, then I'm going to just have to go my own way and figure something else out as far as connecting with a love connection. And so if this wasn't happening, maybe there's a part of you that has regrets that it turned into something more with a friend, because it could have ultimately affected the friendship, you know? We do have the Seven of Pentacles coming through here. So as you can see, this is one of those cards where you gotta just wait and see. More time is needed for things to unfold between you and this person. And maybe in time, they will be more open to talking. They will unblock you. They will allow you access back into their life. We've got the Judgment card here, so I can't help but feel that I'm picking up off of Divine Masculine energy who wants to reach out. If it's reversed for your situation, then of course take it that way. That's just how I'm picking up off of it. A Divine Masculine who wants to come forward, to talk things out, to get everything laid out on the table, to confront whatever these issues are. So it could be the masculine who wants to do this, but time is slipping away. As you can see, maybe it's been a very long time since you guys have even spoken. but I'm just feeling from the masculine, they want to reconnect. They would love to be able to talk to you again, Divine Feminine. And maybe it's to just be friends again, but for some of you, I feel there's a masculine here who wants to reconnect with you romantically, to revisit it. Maybe you've both matured, maybe you've both grown since then. Maybe it's been a very long time. We do have the Nine of Cups right here, wishes fulfilled. They still want to be able to fulfill their wish to be with you. And maybe there's a part of you that's feeling the same way. Somebody clearly walked away from this one. Somebody walked away and detached. And I'm feeling instinctively it could have been a Divine Feminine. Look at this. There's a reference to patience with the Temperance card. Some of you could, of course, be dealing with a Sagittarian here. Patience. Patience is key. It's going to require a little bit more time, which is why you got to wait and see. Wait and see. Don't do anything too hasty. And just give it some more time, because there's a possibility here, Capricorn, that maybe around Sagittarius season could be when they allow you access, you know, because it's clearly you're locked out, you know, they locked you out of their life. And maybe you're feeling very alone without this person, especially since you guys had so many adventures, lots of fun times. I feel you guys could have even talked daily, lots of daily interactions, and now that's not happening, and maybe you really miss them. The Temperance card could also be a reunion, or at least the desire for one. So in time, maybe you guys will be given a chance to start again, but somebody has to take action here. I do feel that falls on the, or whoever represents the masculine energy in this relationship. It is just energy, so it could be a man or a woman. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else from the romance angels here. What else needs to come through? But that's the opening message. Let's grab some cards from this deck here. For Capricorn, angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know here? Damn, we've got release your ex, and I feel you might have already done that. I'm getting this for some of you guys. Take it if it makes sense. So when you and your friend took things to outside of the friend zone, and you guys were romantically interested in each other, maybe the Divine Masculine had an ex situation that might have interfered with the relationship as well. Look at this. We've got unrequited love. So maybe Capricorn, you had a change of heart when it came to your ex, and it was time for you to free yourself from that situation. Time to take back control of your life. But for some of you guys, that could also be what this is about, that you locked your ex out of your life. It could be that too. I'm instinctively feeling here, Capricorn, you had a change of heart about somebody. But for some of you guys, it could also mean that someone had a change of heart about you. Because as it says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But it's right next to this X card, and you're being directed to take back control by freeing yourself from that partnership. So that's very clearly indicated there. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist, which includes new Oracle messages as well as new court cards. That is the twist. And of course, it includes all the usual tarot messages. So Capricorn, what's up with this ex? So I feel this one's wanting to come up in the reverse, which is, look at this, the Lovers card in the reverse. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart too. So The Lovers card in reverse represents the breakup and the missed connection between two people, that there was some sort of imbalance. But it's also a card of self-love, which is actually a good thing. Focusing on being able to love yourself, being able to make better decisions for yourself. We've got the Four of Swords. So when you guys broke up, maybe, again, you were feeling very alone, but also needing time for yourself, to be able to have some downtime to recuperate from heartbreak, from some of the stresses that you have been through. We do have the Four of Pentacles coming in. So you've got fours coming in, which can also represent stability in the partnership, okay? But the stability could have been lacking, which is why you're being directed to free yourself from your ex here. You could have been dealing with a controlling or jealous type ex. And so I do feel that for some of you guys, once you decided to move forward and maybe take things out of the friend zone with a friend, even though you guys were technically broken up with your ex, maybe they got jealous that you were moving on. So I feel that kind of resulted in some drama here. And then we've got the Angel of Darkness coming in. This is interesting. It says, aren't you tired of being in the shadows? Why are you here? Misery loves company, they say. Is that the reality that you want to encapsulate within you? How long do you plan on staying? I'm here to help guide you through this very dark time in your life, but only when you are ready to break free from the chains that bind you. It's time to do that shadow work. When you are ready, I will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. So this is simply letting us know, Capricorn, you've been through some difficult moments, not just in your romantic life, but just life overall. And you've got the Angel of Darkness here to actually help you find happiness, contentment in your life, for you to not be so sad and miserable over how things are going, whether it's in your romantic life or just, again, life overall. All right, so this is part of the work that you're being directed to do at this time, is to perhaps contemplate, really think things through. Being in solitude could be beneficial for some of you guys, even though it might be a feeling that you're not really enjoying or liking, especially if you are in separation from somebody that you care for and love. There is the possibility towards reconnecting, okay? Even though you've been locked out, I feel. And it's interesting that we've got lovers and friends, and then we've got the Lovers card coming up in the reverse, but you know, there's the opportunity to start again. Somebody has to take action though, and maybe it could be that they're finally waking up to what needs to be done here. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave part 1. Capricorn, if this resonates with you, if you'd like to hear more, as I've mentioned, that link for Patreon is down below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. We have elation. My happiness thrives with you. When they are with you, when they think about you, you really do make them very happy. What else for Capricorn? Sexual appetite. I mean, they are very attracted to you. The sexual desire and chemistry, that's reflected here as well. It's just a matter of time before we cave into this intense hunger. This could also be that friendship that turned into something more. It turned physical. It turned sexual. Okay. And then this is the bottom of the deck. We've got Portal. Your love is the doorway to my heart. I feel like grabbing one more from here. What else for Capricorn? We have stepping stones. So the message here says, learn from your past mistakes to avoid life's pitfalls and thunderstorms. Until you do, tread lightly. The wrong step might land you in deep water. Okay, so there's this need to learn from things that got you in trouble in the past. That might have something to do with an ex-partner.